Hammers up everyone, Towelliee here with another Dragonflight video. Today we'll be discussing add-ons and weak auras that I use for Mythic Plus tanking. These weak auras and add-ons, mostly weak auras, can be used by basically anybody. I believe healers and DPS can even use them. I think it's based on who is like the leader of the party. Actually, I'm not even sure that matters, but let's see what we have. So let's start off with a very simple one that I've had for, I think it's been around for a couple of expansions now. I believe it's called Dungeon RIO and Class. Now, this is for when you are searching for a group. Let's say I want to just search for any dungeons 16 through 18. That's all you got to do, actually, is just type in 16-18. It'll only pull those up. And as you can see, it shows the IO in order. When you refresh, it'll do from like top IO, the bottom IO. It's just so you know like what kind of level you're getting yourself into. It also shows you currently what classes are in the group itself before you get in there. So you can see we have Hunter, Warrior, Rogue in here. Maybe you like playing with a certain comp. Maybe you're that picky. People look at this weak aura and say, "Oh, that's toxic," because you're only looking for certain things. You should be able to join any group and have fun. Well, guess what? This season is rough as fuck, kids. That is the reality. So this is a really good add-on to use. Now the stuff on the right that shows like this shows me the leader is, let's see, Brainsy from Area 52. It shows me their IO score, their best run, so you kind of know the experience of who's leading. But I'm not sure where this comes from. I'm not sure if this is part of the Raider IO overall add-on, or if this is the weak aura that I'm using. I believe might be a combination. But anyway, I'll have the link to this one in the description for you guys to download and try it out if you want to. I also like to use Astro Keys. Keeps track of like all my tanks and what keys they've done. Also tells you what's coming up in the next couple of weeks. That's a pretty good add-on. Once again, it's called Astro Keys. Now, while I'm actually in the dungeon, now this is a really cool weak aura that I just came across for this expansion. Not sure if this existed before, but there's one called, let me find it first so you guys get the right info. Mythic Plus Auto Mark. Now what this does is it basically auto marks the mobs for each dungeon in order of importance. Starting with, I believe, star, circle, purple, green, triangle, moon, or diamond, triangle, moon, square, X, skull. And you simply do this by simply just hovering your mouse over the ads, and it'll put in that priority. Now, I haven't gone into like the exact specifics of each dungeon, right? It says here, these are the bosses that are the most dangerous, blah, blah, blah. But it's already pre-made for you. It already marks the most dangerous mobs that you should be focusing on from beginning to end. Now, you may think with your current composition that you want to focus on a different mob. So you can change it here in the settings and it'll reflect it within the dungeon that you're currently doing. Let me go ahead and show you. This is me doing a 17 earlier. Let me make sure this is right source setting. And let's get rid of this Bone Maw boss. By the way, this boss sucks, right? If you don't have a group that like doesn't stack the inhale, watch this. Watch how I put my cursor over these mobs, and you see how they're just being auto marked. So this is telling me basically that Corpse Spider bad, along with that necrotic ability, followed by the Plague Bat. And there's another monstrous Corpse Spider too. And this is basically a way that you can just kind of assign your DPS, and even your healers and yourself to say, hey, you know what? For the whole dungeon, Star is mine. Circle belongs to the Fury Warrior. The Hunter can get purple, blah, 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 right? You can organize this better if you're with a pre-made group. And it's also just good for pugs too, so they know like what to hit. Just tell them in order, hey guys, Star Circle. Now the Thundering add-on, I believe, is done by Ellesmere. It's a really cool add-on. I like it a lot. It tells you all the information while Thundering is going on. At the top, there's even a timer. You see it's counting down. There's about 9 seconds left until the next Thundering. And it's very precise. It's a couple of seconds off sometimes, but dude, I love it. So you'll see here pretty soon, next Thundering is about to happen. There it is. And now once everyone in your group gets Thundering, you're going to circle around you with a timer on how much time is left. Obviously, we cleared very quickly there. And you get to see which effects are on the person based on the little reporting above their head, like X square. Now for that one, I'm not exactly sure if for that one everyone has to have the add-on for it to work. I remember someone in a group earlier being yelled at by like a major rogue saying, "Next time, newbie, get the add-on." Then they left group like every other pug I've been in for the past 3 days. I'm trying to find another part of this dungeon where we have the thundering going on. So there's thundering again. You guys are, man, I'm getting cleared way too quick here. I'm getting cleared way. I'm trying to let you guys see the entirety of the add-on. At least I can see from the beginning of this dungeon. Maybe over here. Because you sometimes in between. Oh, you know what? How about the trash leading up to the third boss? As you see right there, I also marked the mobs. All right, so thunder is about to happen here. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to clear. I mean, a lot of pugs clear very quickly. This really wasn't even a pug. I think we were just clearing for safety. There it is again. Thundering happening. I got the circle on my feet. Cleared. No risk in this dungeon. Let me tell you. I'm just trying to find one instance of it. Let's see. All right, we might get lucky here. Hopefully no one clears to me quick. You know what? Some people like to clear. They like to clear fast. They don't really care about the buff and the damage. I kind of do at some points, especially on Tyrannical and bosses. I get really tilted if on bosses people clear with me way too quickly because that's when you need the most DPS. But once again, ended up marking the corpse spider first, right afterward. And there's the thundering again. There it is. Everyone kind of has it, so it counts down. As you can see right there, we cleared right with the person who had the other debuff for thundering. But yeah, and also, if it comes to a point where you haven't cleared yet, at 5 seconds, it will say 5, 4, 3. So you know you got to find the person you have to clear with as soon as possible. But those are the weak ores that I love using for tanking. The marking one, I think, is really awesome because it's really good for you and your guildies or you and your pre-made, or it's really good for just pugs in general. You know, some pugs may not like to talk or communicate, but you know one thing is true. If you mark anything, a pug will kill it, right? Like that's just basic. And I think that's it for my add-ons that I use within Mythic Plus. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just kind of wanted to share this because I get asked all the time in my chat, what is that marks things automatically? What is that shows the classes in the dungeon? The finder? What are you using for thundering? And once again, I will give the credit. Well, credit is due to all of the authors of the weak auras in my description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy your Mythic Plus season. I know it's been rough. Hang in there. Nerfs are coming. Trust me, they always do. Twitch.tv/Towelliee. Come check me out. Come check me ass out. Come check all of us out. We're having a lot of fun. Hammer Squad is a fun community. You all know it. Most of you have been there already. Peace out.